We're here today at a condo complex. We're replacing existing DWV drain waste and vent piping. We're going to be replacing copper, we're going to be replacing cast iron. This piping is old, it's rotten, it's deteriorated, it's time for replacement. So that's what we're here today to do. Cast iron has just kind of become a thing of the past. It's still used in some applications, but for the most part it's been replaced by PVC. Getting a commercial permit is a bit of a process. It can take up to 2 months in Regina. Making sure that our inspectors are on board with everything that we're doing. We have an engineer design all of our prints, and everything needs to get approved by City of Regina before we can start any of this work. If there's no permits when the work is started, then that means that the inspectors don't know about it. So you're not going to have an inspector come knock on your door and ask to inspect it. Without that permit, you're not getting all your pipe sizing double checked by the city and by the inspectors, and then you're not going to get the on-site inspection after the work is completed. So without the permit, there's really no way of getting a third-party verification that the work was done correctly. So that's the reason we always pull permits at Trusted Plumbing and Heating. It protects the homeowners. In this case, it's a condo. We've got multiple owners and a condo board. So really, we're just trying to protect their insurance. We're trying to get that third-party verification. We're trying to make sure that the job's done correctly and everything meets code. And that's really about it. It's just without that third-party verification, you're never going to know. You're just going to have to trust that contractor did his job. And for the most part, contractors that aren't pulling permits, there's a reason. Either they're not licensed or maybe they don't know the code and they're trying to skip that step. Anytime a contractor's, telling you that you don't need a permit, that's a red flag. You're going to want to pay attention to that. My advice, call a professional, because professionals will always pull permits, will always have inspections. These are ways that we can protect our customers, protect our company, protect our own insurance. The permit process isn't the easiest thing, but that's what we go to school for. That's what we're trained for. That's why we have code books. That's why we have regulations. That's why we have city officials. Everyone's got a job for a reason. Guys that don't pull permits are usually the guys that the job ends up being done a second time by a professional because, leaks, issues, insurance claims, a lot of that comes from that type of mentality where, they're thinking they don't need to follow the rules. Trusted Plumbing and Heating, we follow the rules. I mean, we're protecting our customers, we're professionals, we know what we're doing. We submit our permits to the city, our drawings are designed by an engineer, and we get everything approved before we start the work. And once it's done, we have our third-party verification, which is a City of Regina plumbing inspector comes on site and verifies our piping. This is the only way to know that the job was done correctly.